Welcome back to Project 613. Today we learn one mitzvah, where the Torah tells us it's forbidden for us to take a mother bird together with her young. The Torah tells us that if we come across a bird's nest and there are little chicks in the nest and the mother is hovering on top of the nest, it is forbidden for us to take the mother together with the chicks. In the words of the Torah, Lo tikach ha'em al habanim, do not take the mother with her young. Rather, what should we do? Well, we are going to learn tomorrow that we have a positive mitzvah to first send away the mother bird, and then we could take the chicks for ourselves. But we'll learn more about that tomorrow. In the meantime, we have the prohibition where the Torah tells us it's forbidden for us to take the mother together with her children, together with the young chicks. Why? What's the reason for this prohibition? So the commentaries suggest a number of different reasons, and here are two of them. Number one, this is really an expression of God's mercy and compassion toward the mother bird. It's so painful for the mother to witness her chicks being taken, and therefore the Torah tells us that we should send away the mother bird first, so she shouldn't have to witness this and feel the pain of her chicks being taken away. And of course, this would serve as a lesson for us that if we see how compassionate and merciful God is for a mother bird, how much more so should we show compassion to all of God's creations. Another reason that's suggested is that this is in order to ensure the continuity of the species. So even if we are taking the chicks for ourselves, nevertheless, the mother bird can go on and continue to reproduce and ensure that the species continues. Interestingly, when it comes to this mitzvah, the Torah actually gives us the reward, the specific reward for this mitzvah, and that is the reward of long life. It's very rare that the Torah promises us a specific reward, although the Torah very often tells us that if we keep all the mitzvot, there will be reward. Nevertheless, very rarely does the Torah tell us the specific reward for a specific mitzvah. Yet, when it comes to this mitzvah, the Torah tells us that reward is long life. And interestingly, there is another mitzvah that the Torah tells us the specific reward of long life, and that is for honoring parents. What would be the connection between the mitzvah of not sending away the mother bird and the mitzvah of honoring parents that both have the same reward? So the commentaries explain here as well that truthfully, these two mitzvahs are very much linked, because when children see how their own parents are merciful on the mother bird, that they see their parents showing mercy to the mother bird by not taking her together with her young, this will teach the children to be merciful to their own parents and to care for their own parents in their old age. And this is why these two mitzvahs are actually linked in the Torah, and why both share the same reward. That said, of course, at the end of the day, as with many of the mitzvot, ultimately this is what we call a gzerat hakatuv. This is God's decree, and we don't know the full extent of the reasons of the mitzvahs. And in fact, tomorrow we will discuss an entirely different spin on the reason for this mitzvah. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.